Yep, and there's numbers, and so we're not live, but we're recording. So,
right.
Okay,
so
Bill.
Everybody has to know that I have my arm around Stu just because we're trying to do an interview here.
Right. We probably won't date, but there's always a chance we will. So,
I don't know, I like it.
Yeah. So, anyway, Bill, good to see you, first of all. I see you about once a year or so at one of these reunions. We're going to have to speak up because we're going to, got the music to contend with. But it's always good to see you. And are you still working? Last time I talked to you.
Where does it pick us up?
Oh, I don't know, somewhere.
Okay, so yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll retire.
Okay.
Or it might be about 5 years.
Okay.
I'm somewhere in between. I'm not sure.
So you're still enjoying what you're doing, and the last time we talked, you not only enjoy it, but you feel it's valuable and important work to continue to do.
You got a good memory.
Thank you.
I try to help people.
There you go. And you're working for, is it Zitto?
I'm at an insurance agency.
Okay.
And I do a lot of different types of products, but I find that people need help through the Medicare stuff.
Okay,
so I do a lot of that lately.
Okay. And how, if they wanted your services, how could they get a hold of you? Or do you want to say?
Call Stu.
Call Stu and I'll get a hold of you? Okay. All right. And then I get some kind of fee for that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. So anyway, so you're saying, yep, I can see myself working 5 years down the road, or tomorrow I may just pull the plug.
Listen, life's really good. I hope you all think so. I got grandchildren and children and stuff. Everybody's doing really well. I'm a happy camper. I've lived a good life so far. I get to know a lot of good people. Stu
and me.
And all my classmates. And I just think life's really good, and I'm a happy guy.
Good. That's good to know. Good to know. And so, I don't know if you remember, but I was an unofficial Pethtel. I was an unofficial Pethtel at the Pethtel family reunion.
Oh, the one at the
Geneva
State Park.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Bill Pethtel was there. I remember Scott was there. Jim Wickert's wife, Peggy, was there. Now, Mrs. Pethtel that taught science.
Hey, wait. To make this interview fair,
Okay.
This is at the Madison Multi-Class Reunion at the Wagon Wheel on August 4th,
Right.
2018, and it is now 11 o'clock. So, yes,
It's very good.
We're having a good time.
I am.
And it's all good to see everybody.
Now, the Mrs. Pethtel that taught science. Whose mom was that?
That's Dave and Kip and Lynn and Scott.
Okay.
And she's still alive and looking great.
Really? And what amazes me was she said she remembered me, and I still don't believe her, but I'm not going to call her a liar.
Well, I know she's smart.
Oh, no doubt.
A lot of room in that brain.
Yeah, a lot of brain going on, a lot of brain power there for sure. So now, back into your, if I remember right, back into your 50s, you were still wrestling.
45. I quit.
45, and you at age 45. Okay. And
That's
you
when
were.
I quit.
And were you wrestling still competitively, or were you working out with kids?
I went in open tournaments and worked out with everybody.
Okay. Now, when you won an open tournament, was that an age limit sort of
I
thing?
was usually the oldest guy in the tournament.
Okay. And did they break that down into age groups?
One tournament I went in, they squeezed the weight classes, they squeezed the age groups. My son was wrestling in it, and he got beat by a guy. We were in the same weight class. He got beat by a guy, and the guy had to wrestle me next, and I kicked his butt for my son.
No kidding. Now, what tournament was that? Do you remember?
I think it was called Berkshire.
Berkshire. That's like around Kirtland somewhere or something?
I don't know.
Okay. I know Berkshire because I've just heard that name a lot.
But yeah, that was fun. My son reminded me of it last week.
Oh, no kidding. See, and I remember, right? I kind of remember some of that stuff. So, okay, so now that you've stopped wrestling, how are you staying in shape? What are you doing?
Go to the Y 4 or 5 days a week. I do a stair climber thing for a half hour, and I swim a half mile.
Very good. Very good.
You?
Me, drink beer. And
You play tennis?
no, I don't play tennis. I kept hurting myself.
Ride your bike?
I do ride the bike. I ride the bike. I walk. I lift weights a little. Like when I walk by my weight thing, sometimes I pick them up a couple times. So I'm not really a serious weightlifter. But biking and walking are my main exercises.
All you got to make the heart beat.
Yeah.
And I never liked lifting weights. Where is it? I never liked lifting weights. Coach always said lift weights. I never want to. I still don't.
Now, why is that? You're big and strong.
Because I am strong enough. I don't want to be any stronger.
Okay. See, I'm kind of a wimp, so I kind of need
That's
to.
just what I was lucky to have.
Yeah. You got those big shoulders and.
Don't want to be any stronger.
Yeah. So tell us about Scott. Last I knew, he was teaching or he was coaching football in Beverly Hills. Is that right?
Scott went through Adrian, where he graduated from. Then he went to Ball State for about 14 years. Then he went to Cincinnati for a couple years. Then he went to Buffalo University for a couple of years. Then he went to, his first time he was a head coach was up at North Park of Chicago. He was there for about 8 years. And now he's at high school in Muncie, Indiana, doing his best to finish out his retirement opportunities in the state of Indiana.
I see. Is there a significance to Indiana that he?
I think he needs 20 years.
Okay, it doesn't have to be in Indiana.
No, he needs it in Indiana.
Oh, in Indiana.
Because he was at Ball State in Indiana.
Oh, I see.
And now he's back at a high school in Indiana.
Okay, all right.
I think that's what he's up to. I'm pretty sure.
So how soon is he giving it up? Do you have any idea?
Couple years.
Couple years, like you, maybe. Okay.
Are you done?
Done with what?
Working.
No. I retired from my full-time job, and I'm teaching part-time. So I teach mathematics mostly, but I substitute teach, and sometimes if they call me to do home ec, I do home ec. One time this last year, we made hot fudge sundaes. So if you ever need a hot fudge sundae, I'm your man.
I had a lady that taught home ec, and she was unhappy with the amount of funding going to high schools in general, and like she had stations that were 4 people for home ec, and she had 8 people at it, stuff like that. Just recent talk.
Yeah. So you're still in Madison. You've always been in Madison.
I live right down the road from the wagon wheel. Took me 4 minutes to walk here tonight, and take me 5 to walk home.
Because it's uphill?
It tends to be uphill.
That's what I told the boss where I used to work. He said, you ride your bike to work? And I said, yeah. He said, how long does that take you? I said, well, it takes about an hour and a half on the way to work. It takes about an hour and 45 minutes on the way home. But it takes an hour and 45 minutes because I'm exhausted from working so hard. He looked at me and I said, okay, it's uphill on the way home. He didn't believe it, so. But yeah, I used to ride from, before I retired, I rode from Roaming Shores to Ashtabula and back. Sometimes 5 days a week if the weather cooperated. So I've been an avid bicycle rider for a long time, so I still ride a lot. Right now I'm more into the walking. I'm enjoying the walking more than I am the biking. But in a couple of weeks I'll probably switch around.
Tricycles?
I don't have a tricycle.
So with a basket on the back and a flag?
And a belt?
I have 4 of them in my garage.
Can you get women with those?
I have a woman. I invite friends to join us.
I see. Okay. Now, my wife finally gave me permission to get a motorcycle.
I was thinking about it the last couple of weeks.
And then she told me, when she told me that, I didn't want one because I was trying to think, why did she want me dead all of a sudden? So I didn't get one. I said, okay, I'll fix you. I'm not getting one. So I did, but I still want one.
I'm thinking of getting a small one so I can learn how to ride, and then getting a bigger one.
Yeah, I mean,
But I'm not real sure, but I am thinking about it.
I thought about it too. Maybe we could ride. We could be like sleazy riders.
I was looking at a 250 Rebel. That's a Honda.
Now that's a small one, right?
Yeah, that's to learn how.
Yeah. Yeah, a guy told me that I should get a Honda. I said, you don't have a Harley Davidson? He goes, no. He says, I want to ride bikes. I don't want to fix them.
That's the old word.
So that's what he told me. So I would probably buy a Honda if I was getting one. I don't know that I will. I probably won't. Part of my worry is if I've got a motorcycle, am I still going to want to ride my bicycle? And I think there's more value in riding my bicycle than there is riding a motorcycle. So, and I'm less likely to get killed. So that's what I'm thinking.
No, I disagree with that part.
Okay.
The death part. I think riding bicycles is dangerous too.
Well, I ride on the trail.
Well, but when you're going between Ashtabula and home, that's not the trail.
It is.
Oh.
Except for, where I used to work, I used to ride the trail all the way to Ashtabula, except for about the last 5 miles. And then I had to go on the road. So then on the way home, the first 5 miles was on the road, and then bike trail all the way home. I live about a half a mile from the bike trail.
Where do you get on it?
On Rome Rock Creek Road in Roaming Shores, about a half a mile from my house.
My daughter lives at the corner of almost Route 6 on Mechanicsville Road.
Oh, I went by her house tonight.
She uses that trail a lot.
Okay. I went by her house tonight because the bridge on Route 45 is closed. So I went to Route 6.
You go about a half mile north of 6 on Mechanicsville. On the west side, there's a house with a big porch on it.
Okay.
On a hillside, kind of.
Okay. Is it the first house?
It might be it's about the second or third.
Okay.
On the west.
Okay. That's your daughter. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, she was probably, maybe 5 miles from my house. She could invite me over for beer.
Well, they do drink beer.
Do they? I like a beer occasionally. That's why I'm having this water tonight.
You got to get home.
I do, and plus I can't eat after 8 o'clock.
Are you diabetic?
No, I'm on a. I'm trying a thing called a time-restricted eating program, and I can only eat 9 hours a day. Now, I don't eat constantly for 9 hours, but I've been restricting.
Is it helping?
It is. I've lost about 9 pounds. Yeah, I've lost about 9 pounds. So, yeah, it's helping a little bit. So, and it kind of adds structure. You know, my wife, she laughs at me. She said, if I would fall asleep in the chair, she would call me to go to bed, and I would say, okay, and I'd get up and I'd go to the kitchen first and eat something, and then go to bed. But now I know that basically I'm eating between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m., and I don't eat any time outside.
Yeah, that's the way my Joyce, she won't eat after a certain time of night.
And probably for different reasons.
No, just because she knows it's good for her.
Okay, yeah. There's some theories on that. And I might as well mention that while we're on the subject. Go to Joe Rogan's podcast and go to YouTube, search for Joe Rogan, R-O-G-A-N, and search for time-restricted eating. And if you're trying to lose a little bit of weight or whatever, want to get healthier, I don't know if it's going to work. I'm just started it myself. Search for that and watch the podcasts that they have, and maybe it'll be helpful to you. So, see, we're community service right here.
And everybody, if you need me, call me. I'll help you if I can.
And if you can't find him, I can. So, and he's not going to pay me for it, but you know, he's my friend. So,
For whatever reason.
anything. Like if they're out of beer.
If I can help, I will if I can.
Wow. Okay, don't call me that much. I'm not that helpful. But Bill is, so that's great. Bill, anything you'd like, any shout outs you'd like to say to anybody out there?
Good night.
Good night, sir. Thank you for participating.
There it is.
There's our handshake. Adios. See if I can, it's getting late in the night, see if I can find
Cheers.
anybody else out there. Thank you, Bill.